Welcome everyone to My AI Live. My AI Live. We are doing this every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And we get together, we show you the amazing My AI system. We also show you how to become a master at follow-up and become very, very consistent in social media. Now, here's the thing about being consistent. It works and it helps you in every area. So when you are consistent in your eating, you get consistent results, right? Jenny, if we can, she's still trying to get her audio going, but Paul, if we consistently eat candy bars every day, we're going to get candy bar results, right? If we consistently eat pizza every day, we're going to get pizza results. If we consistently eat healthy foods, we're going to get healthy food results. Kind of like that with business, social media, and everything else. Now, here's the neat thing. It doesn't take a lot of work to be consistent. So we're going to show you how to be consistent in a very short period of time and help you get these things done. So this is how the meeting will work. First of all, if you're brand new, put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat if you are brand new. Now, the next thing I want you to do, so if I can find my new people. Okay, so for everybody's new, this is how the meeting will go. We're first going to do a demo of a particular part of the My AI system. Then we're going to put up the timer and we're going to go out and actually do the work. See, it's great to be on Zooms all day. We're kind of learning, or maybe we're half paying attention to a Zoom and half watching TV or half doing something else or anything else. But when you actually look and learn at the moment of what you're doing and then take that and go and do the actual work, you're putting action to what you've learned and you're going to learn it better. But the other thing is you're actually going to get consistent. When we come back after that, we're going to do Q&A. We're going to showcase some posts and then Cindy has questions and we're going to go back to Cindy again because we did that great thing yesterday. So we're going to work with her as well. So let's go ahead and get started today. The first thing I'm going to do is share my screen and we are going to, that's bizarre. Why is that not coming up? Let's see what's going on here. Where are you? Give me 1 second. That is so strange. I don't know what happened.
They are not working.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden all my tabs just froze and they're gone. And I'm like, okay, that's really weird. Why are you doing that? All right, let's try this. I'm just going to re-log in. It's fine. Okay, there we go. All right, first let me show you where you're going to find your replay. So when you find your replay, you're going to come over to the official corporate NowSite group. This is where you'll find all of your replays for the events. So the official corporate NowSite group, if I can get my thing to go, there we go. And when you come over here, if you have not been here before, you will need to join. Okay, so you'll just click to join. Once you join, you'll be able to come in here and see all of these different things. You'll be able to see today's replay, past replays, other things that are going on, all of those different things. And so that's where you're going to go to find that. Now let's go over to our NowSite demo. So if you have been here before and learned something great, please put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat for me. Now, quickest way for anybody to get a social post fast, of course, is the surprise me button, right? And when you first log into the system at now.site, you're going to see, once you onboard your AI, you're going to see this right here. Your post is ready and boom. And so you can click to check it out. And when you do, you are actually going to be taken over to the surprise me post. And the AI will search all of your information and give you a post very quickly. So you can, within a few minutes, you can have a post that you can post on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, which used to be Twitter. Now with that, it's always going to sound like you. So Johnny, yours is going to be different than Steven's, right? Different than mine. When Carl DeVere's on here, his always talks about being in the Marine Corps. Mine always talks about personal and business transformation. So for mine today, it gave me, as a personal business transformation coach, one valuable lesson my work has taught me is the importance of embracing failure. Failure is not the end, but rather an opportunity for growth and learning. It reminds us that we're pushing ourselves outside our comfort zones and taking risks. So my question to you is, what valuable lesson has your work taught you? Share it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to keep growing and evolving. Okay, perfect. I absolutely love this post. This is exactly the kind of post I like posting because I have a network marketing business, very successful network marketing business. I have a successful coaching business. I have many different businesses, right? And so I want to do this. So I've got that. Now, if I go over to Instagram, it's going to sound different on Instagram than it will on Facebook because it is for a different audience, right? Now, one valuable lesson I've learned as a personal business transformation coach is the power of embracing failure. It's not a setback, but an opportunity for growth. Failure means we're putting ourselves out there and taking risks. So what valuable lesson has your work taught you? And again, for LinkedIn, it's going to be a different audience. It's a professional audience. Now, the thing I want to cover for you today, and then I'm going to show the new people how to use this, is what happens if you like the one that is written in LinkedIn, the one that's in LinkedIn, but you want to post it on Facebook. Anybody ever have that where you've used the AI for something and one of the platforms, it says this platform is this, and yet you want to use it on a different platform? If that is the case, so let's read the LinkedIn one. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned as a personal business transformation coach is to embrace failure. In the face of adversity, we find opportunities for growth and incredible learning experiences. Failure shows us that we're pushing ourselves beyond our limits and taking leaps towards success. I invite you to share your most valuable lesson work has taught you in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to reach new heights. So say you liked this one instead of the Facebook one. Now, the Facebook one is actually my favorite. So let's say I wanted this, but I wanted to go post it on LinkedIn. If I can, I always have the opportunity to copy that one right there and just manually go over to LinkedIn. Now, if you want to use the photo also, this is kind of the advanced thing for today. And then I'm going to go back for for our brand new people for the baby steps demo. But if you want to use the photo and you want it in LinkedIn or something else instead, you can still do get started, grab all of that just like you would, and then manually go over to LinkedIn and post like you normally would. It's on your clipboard. So you can do that. Now, the reason I tell you that is because a couple of people messaged me with two things yesterday. One was, I always like the post on this one platform, yet I don't use that platform when they go through the buttons. This is how you work around that. You actually just can copy and paste and then go manually into LinkedIn and then go and put it over there instead. So I'm going to open that up and then I'm just going to paste it and then hit paste. And then you've got it over there, right? So you can do that. You don't have to use those buttons. It does copy to your clipboard. You can use this wherever you want. The other question I got yesterday sent to me was, if I find that there are ones on here that I like, but I can't use them because I'm using the one today, but I want to save the others, how do I save them in the platform? Well, as of right now, you can't save them in the platform. However, you can make a Google Doc or something and copy and paste this into somewhere where you can hold on to them to use them for later as well. So hopefully that answers the two questions that came into me in the overnight hours. And let me go ahead and then just talk about the demo that we have for you today. Wanted to make sure that I did not flub on those questions and run out of time. Okay, so for our brand new people, first of all, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. And we're going to show you exactly how to use this three-step system, super easy, while we do our normal demo. So first, we're going to post on social media. So we have a star system here. And the star system has 3 steps. We're going to post on social media, we're going to comment on posts, and we're going to start conversations, right? When we post on social media, we have 6 different ways to do it. We can do caption and suggested image. Caption and suggested image is when you know what you want for the post, but you need an image for it. Caption my image and caption my video is when I already have the image or I already have the video, and I just want the AI to write the thing for me. Now, I will describe the video or I will describe the photo for the AI. I never put it into the program. And then, of course, I'll say what I want the caption to be about. That's caption my image and caption my video. Caption my image goes to, with the buttons that we have, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Caption my video will go to Facebook, Facebook Reels, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So you have some options there as well for all of you who do video. The next one here is short text only posts. Short text only posts are great. Let's see if we can find one here real quick. It's those colored backgrounds. Paul, somebody is unmuted. Can you make sure they get muted so we stop getting the background noise? And if you are unmuted, please mute so we don't have to stop the training to go find that. Thank you. Okay. So let's see if we can find a short text only post. It's surprising to me that more people don't use them because they work super, super well in starting conversations. Here, let me go over to my own instead, and I'll come over here and show you what a short text only post looks like. Maybe if I can get Facebook to behave. There we go. All right. So right here, for Valentine's Day, I made this post. Family is what you make it. And Valentine's Day, it's about sharing love with those special to us. What are your plans today? So these are great ways of using backgrounds and colors and questions to start conversations very quickly on Facebook through the comments, and then you just comment back. Now, last one for these buttons right here is long post and suggested image. Long post and suggested image is really great for Facebook or LinkedIn, or to use as a framework for a blog post if you are a blogger. This works great of giving a lot of information about a particular subject or 3 tips. And then, of course, the one that we just did was the surprise me button. The surprise me button is all about, I don't know what I want, or I'm in a hurry. I just need a post really quick. And when you click that surprise me button, you get something that the AI thinks you'll like based on the information that you had put into the AI. So once you have your post, you're just going to go ahead and do Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or something. You'll click get started. You'll click post. It will come up and it will allow you to download the photo. Once you download the photo, you're going to click post, and now it will take you over to Facebook. What's this? Oh, it's a class I taught 8 years ago. It was that long. Wow, that was a long time ago. Okay. Sorry, squirrel. We're going to post in Facebook. We're going to add the photo that we downloaded. And then we just hit next. And then, of course, we hit post. So simple as that. So today I'm going to give you some ideas of some posts to make. And I want you to just, first of all, if you're brand new, I want you to just do a surprise me post. Just do a surprise me post to start doing the action of actually pressing the buttons and getting out there. I want something simple for you guys. For our more advanced people, here's some hashtags that you can think about when making your post. Freedom Friday. People are excited about the weekend because they don't have to go back to work, but reminding them that they could have that kind of freedom all the time is a great thing. So especially for those of you who are building a network marketing business, you're working that business for your own freedom, right? So talk about, if you're going to do a hashtag Freedom Friday, one of the ideas to give the AI is, write me a post on being thankful that I have my business because it's giving me the freedom that I want. Write a post about being thankful for my business because it's giving me the freedom I want. Now, for some of you, maybe you don't want to talk about freedom because you've already done that week. You could talk about Fun Friday, hashtag Fun Friday. Write me a post about having fun this weekend and say what you're going to do and asking the question, what are you doing this weekend? So, and here's the thing, you want to think about the end result of what it is that you want. So if your end result is wanting conversations about, come back over here. If your end result is about having conversations about your product or business, think about what thing you can talk about that will lead to the comments being something that you can take over into Messenger to talk about your product or business. So if it's Freedom Friday, you could do caption and suggested image if you don't already have an image and say, write me a post about being thankful for the freedom I have because of my business. Ask the question, and feel free to take this exact one from me if you want. It doesn't offend me at all, like, because it's all going to be different because the AI is going to write different, right? So write me a post about being thankful for the freedom I have because of my business. Ask at the end, ask the question, what kind of freedom are you looking for in your life? What kind of freedom are you looking for in your life? Hashtag Freedom Friday. Okay. Now, I could just write this post like this on social media. I could just say, like, I'm thankful for the freedom I have in my business. What kind of freedom are you looking for in your life? But that's not really powerful, right? So if I do this and I hit generate, now the AI is going to take that information with my own writing style that I've given it, and it's going to give me a wonderful post, and it's going to give me a photo that it thinks I will like to go with it. So, and one of the questions I also get is, why does it take so long? Other things are instantaneous. It's because it's actually going through all of the information that I put in it to make the post. Okay, so let's do this. In my journey, embracing the sweet taste of freedom that comes with running my own show has been nothing short of liberating. Each choice, each client, each triumph is a note in the melody of a dream I once feared to chase. As I guide others towards transforming their lives, I can't help but reflect on the incredible freedom my business has granted me, the very essence of living life on my terms. What kind of freedom are you looking for in your life? Let's discuss below. Now, this is great. I love this. We can see it different on Instagram. It's going to living out loud and in color because my business is the canvas for my freedom. LinkedIn, again, different. Now, would you make this kind of post on LinkedIn? Absolutely, because LinkedIn is a lot of professionals, but a lot of professionals that are working jobs other places, and they are still looking for their own freedom. So absolutely, I would use LinkedIn. And then, of course, you've got X. So there's your example. Let's go ahead and put up the 5-minute timer. We're going to go ahead and do our work. When we come back, we're going to do our Q&A. And then see what other questions you guys have that I can help you with today. And we'll work with Cindy also. So let's go ahead and get going. 5 minutes, go ahead and do your post. And if you're brand new, remember, I want you to just do a surprise me post. You don't have to do all of the advanced stuff, but at least do a surprise me post. Let's get into action, and we'll be right back. All right, let's put in the messages or in the chat how many posts you did? 3. We got Tim with 3. How many posts did everybody do? Tula did 3. Fantastic. Jennifer did 1. You are on. Anne is here with 6. Fantastic. Mary's got 2. Wonderful. Lucy did 1. Cindy did 1. Robert did 3. Karen did 2. Johnny did 3. Brenda did 2. Steve did 2. Ariel did 3. Edwina did 1. Joe did 1. Trisha did 1. Okay. All right. Fantastic, you guys. Wonderful. All right, let's start with questions, and we're going to go ahead and do some. All right. And we're going to do some Q&A. So Cindy, let's start with you since you had your hand up already.
I just wanted you to look at the posts I did to see if I'm on the right path for being a little more personal. I dropped the link in the chat.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and take a look. This one right here?
That one and the 2 below it. So
Okay.
2 down would be on the first one I did that's more personal.
Okay. So was this a long post and suggested image then?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Wow, who would have thought I'd be here today? 40 years ago, I woke up after a night of partying that I preferred to forget. My friends filled in the blanks, painting a picture that was far from proud. Standing in front of the mirror, feeling like a goofball, I made a promise to myself, if I didn't get my act together, I'd become the very person I dreaded, stuck on a bar stool, dwelling on past glories. The journey through recovery was an emotional roller coaster, complete with hands thrown in the air and plenty of screaming. Yet each day presented a simple choice: no drinks today. The small decision made daily, but the foundation of change. Amidst it all, I discovered, pun intended, that laughing at myself is the secret ingredient to resilience. Who knew that tripping over your own feet could teach you balance? Cheers to 40 years. You don't even look 40. You sure you're even that old, Cindy?
Yeah. I was young when I got into recovery.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Cheers to 40 years of recovery. This incredible milestone would have been possible without the program. Divine guidance. If you're on a similar journey or need someone to talk to, feel free to reach out. Here's the thing. Couple of things. First of all, I absolutely love your post and love your story. So, Paul, where's Paul? Paul, where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay. So Paul has 10 years of sobriety, and Paul helps
Almost 11.
almost 11. Yeah. And is one of my coaches. Paul, when you talk about sobriety and online to connect with people and help people because you coach people with that, what are some things that you would give Cindy as well here?
Yeah, just reaching out, but just, ask them to DM you, because some people obviously don't want to put anything in the comments that everybody's going to see.
Yeah. So 2 things I would say, Cindy. One, I like if you're on a similar journey and need somebody to talk to, feel free to reach out. I would put specifically DM me.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit more direction. So a couple of things I would do that. And then another thing I would do before that, I would put some more space in between all these words and break up your sentences a little bit more so it's
Okay.
a little bit easier to digest. That's number 1. Number 2, I would put at the end of that, what big thing did you overcome? What thing had, because not everybody is about sobriety, but everybody has something or something that they're still fighting through, where they could relate to your story in another way. Third thing is, even though it's with a suggested post, a long post with suggested image, I would go back in and add one of your own photos in there as well, because it's going to connect people more with seeing your face here and
Okay.
those words. So definitely put some sort of selfie, maybe with one of your chips. If you have any of your chips, if you did AA and have chips, that would be great. But at least a selfie or something to connect more with it. And
Okay.
then the last thing is, there was one other I wanted to say. Yeah, that's it. So breaking up these sentences a little bit more. So Stephen, I think it's Stephen who does this all the time on his Facebooks, where it makes it just a little bit more digestible and not so overwhelming. So let me find Stephen.
Yeah, you can put more spaces between.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I would suggest is the one thing that I always do in my posts when I talk about it is I don't just reach out to people with the addiction. I reach out to family members that are trying to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
So
this was just to kind of celebrate the 40 years. My sponsor passed away in May. So she had 60 plus years in the program. So
So-
this was just kind of a celebration.
and I love it. I love it. People are really going to connect with that. This isn't a great example of it, but breaking it up more. What I would personally do with yours, if I can get back over to you, is maybe break some of these longer paragraphs into two, just to make it a little bit more broken up. Outside of that, the most powerful thing you can do is to add your photo there, and then maybe have a hashtag, I can help you.
Okay. Yeah. And, with my business, it's more network marketing.
Mhm.
This is a part of who I am. My biggest
Right.
challenge is I don't talk a lot about me,
Yeah. And see, Coach Paul has been in network marketing. He does very well in his business, 19 to 24 new customers every single month. Like, he's climbing up the ranks very well. But a lot of what he does is talks about the truth of his story, his life, what he's doing, his recovery, and that. And so you find your tribe by talking about what's important to you. And then when people understand who you are, they want to even know more about you and what you want to, and what you do, because they want to be a part of that tribe. Does that make sense, Cindy?
Yeah, it does. I'd like to kind of talk to you off now because there's some other stuff I'm not sure where to go with.
Sure. Private message me in Facebook and we'll see if we can set up a time.
Yeah, I did yesterday.
Perfect. I was traveling yesterday, so I will be going through my messages today. I'm
Okay.
finally home. So no more weird background. All right. Thanks, Cindy. I'm going to get some more of these questions out of the way. And Phyllis.
Hi, would love for you to take a look at my post there. I put the link in there. I'm wanting to transition because I've been with the company in the industry for quite a long time. I want to be confident in, but not exaggerating. I've had this great success. Join me in this, but to state the parts of it that I have enjoyed and the success in those. So that
Perfect.
transition is an important one for me. So I'd be open to your.
Is it this one right here?
Yes.
Okay. What does a life of freedom look like to you? For me, it's about exploring and experiencing a dynamic life of health and abundance. Teaming up with like-minded individuals who share this vision has been the key to my growth and freedom. The new friends and experiences I've created have been wonderful. Here's a picture of my great friend, Sheila. I don't even know her last name. I don't know how to pronounce that. After looking at a beautiful show home. Together, we can create a powerful network built in love, fun, and appreciation. Join me. If you're going to showcase a friend, what I would do is say why that's important to everybody, because nobody knows who she is. And without talking about what this means to you so much. So let's do this again. What does a life of freedom look like to you? For me, it's about exploring and experiencing a dynamic life of health and abundance. Okay, so we know the subject is going to be about your life of health and abundance. Teaming up with like-minded individuals who share this vision has been the key to my growth into freedom. Now you're talking about a different subject instead of just health and abundance.
Right.
So I don't know if I would go that particular route. But if you are going to go that route about talking about those three things, instead of talking about your new friend, here's a picture of my great friend, I would talk about what this has done for your own personal life. because now you're shifting the focus away from what this has done for you. And, oh, here's my new friend.
Right.
And so it's kind of disjointed and disconnected. Now, if it's talking about new friends and experiences I've created that have been wonderful, you could stop there, do another paragraph, and then talk about what these experiences have been like in your life, how transformative they've been, what your life was like before and what your life is like after, and add that personal thing in there. So that would be more of a recommendation of what I would do. Does that make sense, Phyllis?
Yeah. So then the adding in a paragraph after there have been wonderful is to speak about, right. So the health and abundance and friendship, what it was like before and what it is like now as a result.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Everything is about your life before and your life after. Your story is all about before and after, before and after. And so even all your testimonials are going to be about before and after, before and after. So you really want to make sure that you are talking about things that people can connect with and understand through your story, that they could have. Like, I remember when this woman was talking to me about her life before and after, when I was first starting out a long time ago, and really had no belief in myself, didn't think I could have any better life, didn't think I could deserved anything better than what I had. And believe me, Phyllis, it was really bad what I had. And through her telling her just her story of before and after, this was what my life was like. This is what it's like now. This is, this is how I used to live. And this is what I was doing before. And through that, it gave me the inspiration to ask myself the question, I wonder if I could have the same thing. And so anytime you're on social media talking about your life before and after and adding in stuff for your own personal things, it's about connecting people with the idea or the thought of asking themselves, I wonder if I could have this. I wonder if this could happen to me. I wonder if this would be my life. I wonder if I deserve this. Does that make sense, Phyllis?
Yes, I love that.
Okay, beautiful.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, Jennifer. Pumpkin alarm is going to go soon. There we are.
I don't know. I did a Zoom for Jennifer. It's actually Belinda. I don't know what, so I guess I'm coming up as Jennifer.
Oh, it says Jennifer Bishop on there. That's not your name?
No, I'm Belinda Anderson.
Why is it coming up Jennifer? Do you see that on your name tag?
I do see that. I'm laughing and I've seen that you wanted to unmute me. So this morning I hosted a Power Half Hour for Jennifer Bishop. So maybe because I'm still logged into her Zoom or
You're
something.
logged into her account, so it's coming out. Because she texted me and she said, I'm not going to be there today, but I love you. And I text her, I love you. And then I see her name and I'm like, oh, you're here today. I'm like, that's so bizarre. Now it makes sense why. Okay. Well, what's your question today, or did you want to share a post?
Okay, so thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, I wanted to share a post. I did the one on the Freedom Friday. I did put my link in the chat, Belinda Anderson.
It's still going to come up as Jennifer, I think, just from here, but it should come up. Let me grab it. I think I already had it up here.
Okay.
There's Cindy. Belinda Anderson. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So this one right here.
Well,
Is that
that's
correct?
one I did earlier. We can do that one if we want. That I did one on Freedom Friday. No, I don't see it yet, but I thought I posted it. Oh, there it is.
Right here. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Feeling grateful today for my freedom, for the freedom my business blesses me with. The ability to shape my day, dream big, and live life on my terms is just priceless. I would break that paragraph from right there and put some space in there, because it's almost like a mic drop. Like you need, like with the 3 dots and the priceless, I would actually edit that and then drop the next sentence below and put some space in between there. A quick shout out to Eric Worre's book that says, I'm not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. That's the freedom I cherish. One other suggestion you can make is right there between that's the freedom I cherish and then the now over to you folks. If you wanted to put something personal in there, talk about the freedom that you cherish, what that means to you, your life before and after, anything like that. The post is great by itself, but the more personal stuff you add to it where somebody can connect with your story and connect with who you are, the better that will be. So that's the freedom I cherish. And after that, knock down the other one to another paragraph and then put in something there about the freedom you cherish. Because of this freedom, I no longer am this, because of this freedom. Do you know what Eric Worre's biggest thing that he wanted out of his network marketing business?
No.
And it's the thing that he still lives by today. It's the greatest thing. His motivation is he didn't want to have to set an alarm clock. And he still to this day doesn't set an alarm clock. That's what he talks about. Like that's his overall life that he wanted. He didn't want to have to set an alarm clock.
Nice.
So what's yours? That's what I want you to put in there. Think about what does that freedom mean to you? Because for him, it was not setting an alarm clock. Maybe for you, it's going out to lunch with somebody whenever you want, or being able to, for Kathy Mays or some other people on here like us who live at the beach. For us, it's being able to go to just take a walk on the beach. Like, what does that freedom mean for you? And even if you're only starting your business, that's okay. You could talk about the dream of the freedom of why you're doing that. Like what this freedom means to me is the day that I don't set the alarm clock, the day that I don't have to hit the time clock, the day that I'm doing this. So even if you're starting out, you can still use the same principle. Does that make sense, Jennifer?
Perfect. Thank you. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Appreciate. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Karen, let's see if we can get your question answered. Does anybody else have a question? I better get questions out of the way real quick if I can. Diane, Karen, do you have a question or did you want to showcase a post, honey?
No, a
Both.
question.
What was that, Karen?
A question.
Hold on, Diana. Karen, was that a question or did you want to showcase a post?
Both.
Both. Okay, you're next. Let me take you, then I'm going to go over to Diana and to MJ. MJ, I think you had a question too. Steve, do you have a question? Or did you want to showcase today? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Beautiful. Where did you go? You disappeared on my screen. Where are you? There you are, Karen. You guys, please do me a favor. Never put your hand down until we're done because it moves everybody around and then I'm trying to find you and I like to look at you when I'm talking to you if possible. Okay. So, Karen, did you put your link in the chat by any
Yes.
chance? Pretty easy find. Okay. All right. Let
Karen
me take a
Wild,
look.
33.
All right. There it is.
And if you don't have time for my question, it's okay.
No, it's okay. Tell me what your question is first.
On the mobile app, I thought I heard someone say that we could do like we do on our computers, which is add spaces between the paragraphs, like edit it essentially on my phone before I post. Right now I'm posting and then I'm clicking on edit post and redoing it after I posted, which is fine.
So if you're going to redo, so there's two ways of redoing your posts. Let me talk about that real quick. Number one, if you redo the post or use the editor, so let me share this screen over here and show you on the computer version, because you could do the same thing in the app version here. If I come over here to this and I click AI and oh my goodness, my computer is just freaking out. I'm gonna have to help my wonderful tech person help me because it's just bizarre what's happening. Okay. All right, I'll come over to this one. If I click on AI, this is my editor in the NowSite system.
Right.
I can make it shorter, make it longer, change the tone and stuff like that. I'm not actually changing the words in here. If I want to specifically change some words or things, and here's the thing, the advantage of doing it in here, the reason you'll want to do it in here is if it's giving you things you don't like, you can tell the AI, take this out or rewrite this or don't use this word or something like this. And then the AI is going to learn from all of that. if you edit in Facebook, like if you go to Facebook just like you normally would on from your mobile phone to the mobile app of Facebook, you could put things in between and edit in here. When you edit in here, it's more about adding stuff or changing something just to make it even a little bit more you. When you edit in the AI, it's more about you're doing it to train the AI what you want in the future. Does that make sense, Ann? Or where are you? You're not
Yes,
Ann.
Karen.
Karen, I'm looking at Ann thinking I'm talking to Ann. Sorry about that. Okay, there you are. I couldn't put your hand back up and I had the wrong person up there. So does that make sense, Karen?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. So editing in the AI, when you do that and when you want to do that, is about teaching the AI what you want or do not want in the future. When you edit in social media, when your post has already been copied and pasted into social media, it's more about changing a word, just one word, because you don't care if it's used again later. It's just maybe not the one that you want to use right then, or adding some other things to it, like your own story, adding some hashtags, like I have my own hashtag, things like that. So is that clear for everybody? Everybody good on that one when you edit in the AI and when you edit there? Okay, beautiful. All right. Now let's go over to Diane. We're going to go to MJ and we're going to try to get Ann in the short period of time. My pumpkin alarm has gone off though. So Diane, what's your question?
Okay, so I was on here 2 days ago. I wasn't there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, I was talking about the pictures, etc.
Right.
And I've been busy with AI people, and eventually they said we highly recommend you using Google Chrome instead of Safari, as the platform is experiencing issues when Safari is used.
Perfect. That's good to know. So if we're having the photo issues, go use Chrome instead for now.
Yeah, but of course I've
Perfect.
always used Safari, so it's a new thing for me to go to Chrome.
Thanks
I
for
thought-
letting us all of us know that. So that will make it. So if you're having the photo issue and you're using Safari, download Chrome. And more things do. Hopefully Safari will get fixed soon. But thanks for letting us know that, Diane. All right, let's get the next questions out of here real quick because I have 2 minutes before I have to get off the Zoom for the next Zoom. So MJ and Ann, what were your questions? Let's go to MJ first.
Just real quick, did the Eric AI come out on mobile? Because I can't find it on the mobile app.
Did you update your app? Are you
Yes.
running the newest version? So you deleted it and downloaded
Yeah.
it again or updated it?
Yeah.
As far as I knew, it was supposed to be out today.
Okay.
Let me check
can
with
check back.
Adrian. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
check with Adrian.
Okay, no big deal. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. All right, Ann.
Okay, I have 2 questions and they're real quick. I just upgraded to the marketing AI.
Okay.
So is there somebody that I can do some one-on-one training? Because I got some really in-depth questions regarding websites, funnels, like how to create that automation.
Yes. So
Okay.
Contact support at now.site and ask them for a session.
Okay, perfect. And also where you said, I agree, I was doing what the other lady was doing. I was modifying my post in the social media section.
Mhm.
Where is the modification on the app? Because I don't see it.
There
So I
should
just hit a
be
surprise me.
there should be an editor there, and I can't even get into my app right now.
Yeah.
You don't see edit or anything when you scroll down, edit AI or an AI little circle or anything at all?
No, not on the social.
Okay, hold on a second.
So when I hit surprise me to create my post, it gives me my post. I can swipe to hit the different platforms. And I've asked them to add TikTok to that as well, because TikTok does photos now too. So because it doesn't, I actually take my Instagram one and repurpose it for TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok was a video platform only for the longest time. And so
Yeah.
I think they've got some catching up to do on those newest things as well.
And Anyway, I can ask them if you're tight for time. We'll let somebody else go.
Yeah, I
biggest
I can't even get into my app right now because I still have to upload or re-update it. So,
Thank you.
all right. I've turned into a pumpkin. I've got to get off the Zoom and get to my next meeting. But Monday, if you did not get your question answered or your showcase post, Stephen, you put your hand up first. Like the moment that the meeting starts, put your hand up so I make sure to do your posts. Okay. Anyways, have your posts up first thing Monday morning. We'll be here back at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this meeting. All of us together are helping each other learn, and it is greatly appreciated. I love you all. Have a great day, everybody. Feel free to unmute and say bye to everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you so
everyone.
much.